ourselves underway.
Absolutely.
Already quick. We got Toonist and Godfident on
sir.
the mic with Vice versus Hitbox Arena's very own Glentendo. Let's get the action going.
Yes. Now, Glenn is definitely familiar with this matchup. He has our Hungry to train with, who also plays Zero Suit.
Yeah, not Zero Suit anymore. You mean Lucina?
Excuse me, Lucina.
Okay. No, the Zero Suit for Hungry is the old news. But yeah, he does get a lot of Lucina practice in. He has a very good buddy that plays this character. Vice going for the hard air dodge read, trying to hit him with the MK Leo real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he must know something that we don't, because that probably would have tippered and it wouldn't have killed.
Well, I mean, that's Lucina.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, like, she works the
saying.
crappiest waitress job because Lucina doesn't tip. But it's already looking, this is pretty even for the most part, but it's looking pretty good for Glentendo so far as he sneaks in that burst option fair. Oh, and the lack of a tech from the bomb is going to seal the first stock for Vice.
Nonetheless, it looks like Vice doesn't have much familiarity with this Toon Link matchup.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't really done like any like burst things that are like too, I don't know how to phrase this. He hasn't really broken into really Glenn's defenses super hard just yet. There's really only 53% on him. It's not a lot of rage. It's not a lot of percent. It's a pretty solid position for Glentendo right now. And Vice is gonna have to find some way in and around these projectiles, and that's one way to do it right there by jumping above the boomerang and actually using the long range of the forward air, like the bottom hit of it, to break that actually. But he wasn't able to get in because Glentendo expected that, reacted to it, and moved accordingly.
Yeah, and I mean. From Vice's, he probably wasn't gonna take that one either. But from Vice's standpoint, there's a certain range that you want to stay when you're fighting a Toon Link. You can't stay too far because then you won't be able to punish the things that you should, like bomb, and you can't stay too close because of the tether. Nonetheless, that forward smash is gonna take it. But he has 99%. He has a hill to climb.
He does have a hill to climb. I mean, but this is Smash 4 we're talking about. When I mean, rage definitely benefits a character like Lucina. I don't know if it aids in her combo game very much. Probably not, because like this character is much more focused on like long distance, Ooh, that F smash is gonna do it. Yeah. I was trying to say that Lucina is more focused on like, oh god, I hit my mic, I'm sorry. More focused on long distance range as opposed to like super stringy combos. Although Lucina definitely does have some of those at her disposal through some through her down throw back air fair. She has a couple of those, but Glentendo, regardless, taking that first game away from Vice, we're seeing Angry Glenn. Yeah, he always goes red Toon Link game 2 immediately afterwards. I don't know why he does that. I always like I try to take a guess, like, okay, maybe he associates a different play style with like the red Toon Link. Sometimes people do that with their character. They go a different color because they'd be like, okay, I got to play more defensive or aggressive, and like this color is going to remind me of that. I don't know. It's just a theory. That's a game theory, homie.
I mean, there's a number of things.
Yeah. Clip the what?
All right, then they've opted to go. What is this, town?
Town. Yes, it is. All right, this could. This is Vice's counter pick. I don't exactly know why he would necessarily go to the stage. Potentially, he's trying to kill Glenn a little earlier off the top, or maybe he wants the platforms to see if he can like outmaneuver Glenn's projectiles a little bit. Because Town and City is Final Destination half the time, which would more so benefit Glenn because then there are no platforms for him to go in and around his projectiles. But it can assist him. What am I trying to say here about Lucina? I lost my train of thought. Whatever. You speak words now.
You were talking about the platforms.
Yes.
What can the platforms do for him? Oh, I knew he didn't have a jump. He should have neutral beat though. Nonetheless, right as you were talking, I wanted to say that that's not something that you want to do against Toon Link or characters like Toon Link. You do not want to use your double jump so early. Every time Vice gets in the air, Glenn is forcing him to use his double jump.
Right.
And in that situation, he actually died for it because he took a hard hit and ended up right next to the blast zone.
That's a really astute observation, actually. A lot of people like to double jump a lot around in their neutral. It just helps their character feel a little bit more mobile. I'll admit, I do that a lot as well. But against Toon Link, you do have a point that isn't exactly too good of an idea because this character has a lot of coverage with his. Oh my God, Glenn. Oh, that was adorable. That was such a cute way to get so much more damage. I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, against Toon Link, especially one as good as Glentendo with the boomerang projectile. Oh God!
Can't stay on that ledge too long.
Calls him out for staying on the ledge for too long, like saying, "I know your invulnerability is no more, and I'm gonna swing." All right, but here we go. This is still in the realm of possibility for Vice. If he takes another one of those up smashes, though, it is no longer going to be in the realm of possibility. It will likely kill, especially if he tacks more Rage on this Toon Link right now. Let's see what he's able to pull out of his head. All right, gets a grab and does nothing.
Okay, and it seems like Vice has put a little bit of fear into Glenn. He's not playing as aggressive as he was before, but he has a very good position right now.
Yeah, I think Glenn really does not want to get cheesed. That has happened to him before. It's happened to the best of us, and he definitely wants to avoid that. But Lucina, as far as honesty goes, is a pretty honest character. She really doesn't have too much cheese, too much jank. She really she doesn't work over at the farm. You know what I'm saying? She's more of a city girl herself. Ooh,
Oh, and
but
you
yeah,
can,
he's tacking on damage though,
you can
man. I don't
immediately
know.
see that Vice has made the transition, the adaptation. He's not double jumping after he gets hit in the air, just like that situation just now. He's opting to find a place where he's safe instead of double jumping. That was a good position to double jump.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's picking better situations to use his double jump.
Exactly, because if you get Toon Link at that distance, he's going to be able to throw a projectile in one spot and cover you with pretty much anything else he wants in a different spot. Like if you jump or if you double jump or even if you stay on the ground, he's going to react to what position that you're in and respond accordingly. If there's one thing Toon Link has, it's just monstrous coverage in the amount of projectiles that he has. But as I say that, you do have a point. Vice is very slowly bringing this back. Ooh, never mind.
Confirmed. Great
Never
job,
mind.
Glenn. And that's the thing. Glenn will always he'll make sure he always has a boomerang out, and he'll make you forget about it. But as it's coming back, Glenn knows the boomerang's coming back. And he knows that if you're not shielding, you're going to be put right in position for him to up smash you, just like that. You could bet on it that Vice forgot that it you could bet on it that Vice forgot that boomerang was there.
Yeah, Toon Link trying to give us a showing of what Lucina's butt probably feels like right now. Probably really hurts, because he just got hit with a sword. Yeah, Toon Link is just like, this is what she feels like, and he's just like rubbing his booty.
Yeah. Nonetheless, let's see who we have coming to stream next.
Who do we have coming to stream next?
That's a great question.
Oh, free stream.
Free stream, let's find out who it is. I would imagine it would be another one of our excellent players that we have in attendance here. We have the Kill Sage, Hitbox Arena's very own Wraith, the Grey Gonzalez, Energy Naro, who I don't think entered the bracket.
No, Naro's in the bracket.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
Okay, you know who we got. You know who it is. We know who it is. This is Danny ×3. Danny. One of, if not the finest Wii-U players in the great state of New Jersey. Yeah. Are you cool?
So we have Danny.